The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. Narrated by Cory Stoops. For my sister, Christina. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. One Sunday morning, warm sun came up, and pop out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. He started to look for some food. On Monday, he ate through one apple, but he was still hungry. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears, but he was still hungry. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums, but he was still hungry. On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries, but he was still hungry. On Friday, he ate through 5 oranges, but he was still hungry. On Saturday, he ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream cone, 1 pickle, 1 slice of Swiss cheese, 1 slice of salami, 1 lollipop, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, and 1 slice of watermelon. That night, he had a stomach ache. The very hungry caterpillar then ate through 1 green leaf. He started to feel better. Now, the caterpillar was no longer small. He was a big, fat caterpillar. He built a small house, called a cocoon, around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon, pushed his way out, and a beautiful butterfly. Thank you for listening to The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle, narrated by Cory Stoops. The Very Clumsy Click Beetle by Eric Carle, narrated by Cory Stoops. For Leslie and Paul. Eric Carle, The Very Clumsy Click Beetle. One fine morning, a young click beetle decided to go for a walk. At noon, it climbed up and down a flower. In the afternoon, it rummaged through a pile of pebbles. In the evening, it crawled among tall blades of grass. And when it turned night, the young click beetle crept up a tree. After a while, it got tired and fell to the ground. It landed on his back. The young click beetle tried very hard to turn over onto its feet, but it couldn't. "Help!" it cried. All along, a wise old click beetle had been watching the very young click beetle. "Tomorrow morning, I will teach you how to click and flip through the air and land on your feet," said the wise old click beetle. "In the meantime, you may as well go to sleep. Good night." It flipped through the air and landed on its feet. "Now you try it," said the wise old beetle. "Thank you. That looks easy," replied the young click beetle. Just then, an earthworm stuck his head up out of the ground. "Look at me," said the young click beetle. And with a loud click, it flipped through the air. But it landed on its back. "How very clumsy of me," said the young click beetle. Just then, a turtle ambled by. "Better luck next time," said the turtle. "Keep on trying." "Look at me," said the young click beetle. And with a loud click, it flipped through the air. But it landed on its back. "How very clumsy of me," said the young click beetle. Just then, a snail slithered by. "Don't worry," said the snail. "You'll get there." "Look at me," said the young click beetle. And with a loud click, it flipped through the air. But it landed on its back. "How very clumsy of me," said the young click beetle. Just then, a mouse scurried by. "You need a little more patience," said the mouse. "Look at me," said the young click beetle, and with a loud click, it flipped through the air, but landed on its back. Just then, oh, what was this? The young click beetle had never seen anything so big. It could not move. It was scared. "Quick, click, and flip!" cried the wise old click beetle who was watching. And the young click beetle clicked and flipped through the air. But this time, it did 3 graceful somersaults and landed on its feet. "Look at you!" shouted the wise old click beetle. "You have done it!" This has been a reading of The Very Clumsy Click Beetle by Eric Carle, dedicated to Leslie and Paul, narrated by Cory Stoops.